So Iowa just completely demolished Ohio State in a game that, for me, honestly, was not particularly close from early on. This was Iowa playing like they did through 3.5 quarters against Maryland, and then not forgetting how to play basketball down the stretch. This is going to be a really key game for Iowa for one major reason, and I don't like saying this. First of all, I want to say I hope that Taylor McCabe is okay. I hope that Taylor McCabe is all right. She went down. Her knee was wrapped up, and my hope is that she's okay, because it's one of those things where if she's gone, she's a senior. It is a little bit of experience, and she's somebody that has been obviously a key member of the Iowa Hawkeyes. However, if we're being real here, Addie Deal is better than her. Addie Deal is better than her. 8-game win streak for Iowa. And in that 8-game win streak, they have faced off against 2, 3, 4 ranked teams. They faced 4 ranked teams, and realistically, this one was their biggest win of the year so far. Addie Deal, this is going to be one of those things where Addie Deal, who has 20 points in this game, played 32 minutes. McCabe got injured in the first minute of the game. You hope again that she's okay. You really hope she's okay. That being said, Addie Deal is going to be the starting 2 guard for the rest of the year. It doesn't sound like it's going to be good from what Jan Jensen said, and you're kind of hoping, it is 21st of January, you're hoping that it's minor meniscus or something. If it is one, they think it could be a ligament, maybe. For her, it's her senior year. If she doesn't intend to play pro basketball, if it's a grade 2 MCL or meniscus damage, she could probably play on it. She could probably play on it, to be honest. In for the tournaments. Obviously, you don't want it to get to that. But at the end of the day, it's one of those things where the team gets better with her being injured, because it doesn't, because Taylor McCabe is a big player. But Addie Deal should be the starter. It means that, again, a Tegan Mullaney might have to step up. But Addie Deal coming in as a starter. Journey Houston, I think, has been playing okay. Layla Hayes has been a good backup for Ava Hayden. Chief Chat's been exceptional. And Taylor Stremlow's minutes is going to have to go up into the 20s. I think Addie Deal's coming in as a starter. No question about it. And Addie Deal went 8 for 10 from 2. She had 5 assists. I think, is that her season high in assists as well? But look, what Addie Deal is coming out there and doing is showing why she was a highly ranked recruit. I'm going to talk a lot more about that later on, but we're going to talk a little bit about this game. Look, I watched bits of this game, then I watched the whole fourth quarter. And it was one of those things where it was Iowa had control early. They had control early in this game. Obviously, they favored Iowa 69% coming into this game. And then Ohio State started off pretty well. But early on, end of the first quarter, Iowa had control. Iowa had major control at halftime. And they didn't let it go. They're up nearly 20 in the first half. And they just did not let it go. They didn't let it go, and unlike the last game, they didn't completely fade under pressure. They didn't fade under pressure like they did last week. It is a damn good Iowa team. I have to admit, this is a damn good Iowa team. Could you imagine if this version of Hannah Stuelke, this version of Ava Hayden played with Caitlin Clark. Ava Hayden is running the floor, she obviously, again, she's scoring a lot of her points in fourth quarters. Oh, come on. There we go. She had 18. She had 18 today. and 9 of 11 from the field, 8 rebounds. Stokey is killing it on the defensive end. Like, I know she had 18 points, but she's guarding the other Cambridge. She was guarding Kennedy Cambridge, who's a 5'8" junior. Like, she is guarding guards. Like, she's having to guard 2 guards. Jelani Cambridge, half of her points came in garbage time. I get it. Jelani Cambridge has been absolutely cooking. She's been absolutely cooking in Big Ten play recently. Like, if you look at her last few games, 28, 33, 18, 22, 26. But, like, I don't really care at the end of the day. Like, you can put up big points. And to be fair, Ohio State have been winning. So, Jelani Cambridge, again, is going to be a damn good player. Don't get it twisted. But even like a Kylie Fearbach, I just have this really weird feeling if she wants to go pro, like that some team might just say, you know what, she might just be the Lexi Hull for our team. Like if she's able to hit a shot ever, and we might as well just have her as a 12th player just to dive on a bunch of loose balls and like be happy out with being a like end the bench player. But at the end of the day, look, it's one of those things where you've got obviously Fearbach here, who on the season is in fact shooting 32% from the field. Like, she brings a lot, but it might be one of the worst offensive players I've ever seen. 9 assists though for her. And look, this team had a big three of Stokey, Hyde, and Chit Chat. And if Addie Deal can come in and play, like, she doesn't need to average 20. If she averages 12 the rest of the year, like, this looks like it is almost a repeat of like Ava Hayden from last year. If you guys don't remember Ava Hayden last year, didn't play at all till the Big Ten tournament. And you're looking, yeah, she's 2 against Maryland, but 18 in a close enough game. 8 in a close game against Michigan State. 20 points against Ohio State. After, again, in a game didn't really matter, 17, but like up to that point, she'd been struggling. She was struggling against any decent team. She played 13 minutes, did nothing against UConn. Played 6 minutes against Iowa State. Played 6 minutes right before her outburst for 18 points. Played 6 minutes against Indiana in a 3-point win. Like, she was almost out of the rotation. But now we're looking at a situation where Addie Deal might end up being a key player. And there was all this talk of, do you transfer out of Iowa? Is she going to transfer? What's the story there? But the assumption now is that, like, she's going to start. She is going to start. Like, Taylor Stremlow coming off the bench, backing up either her and Chit Chat, and the 3 of them. She backs up either. You got the 3 of them, then you got Houston, and you got Hayes. I have to say, like, it is one of those. It's a really, really good, like, kind of 1, 2, 3 rotation. And the fact is, they're all sophomores and freshmen. Like, all they need to do, for me, I'd be happy out with, maybe you can't start the 3 of them together, but like, I would absolutely, if I was Iowa, be not too focused on the guard position in terms of, I think they have a 5-star guard coming in 2027, but by then, for 2027, 28, by then the players are basically all going to be, like, they're all going to be in their upperclassmen, and I don't know how much a freshman's going to really affect things, but you never know. It could be a Kaylin Clark type freshman. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. See you guys.